Once upon a time in the lush, green forest, there lived a young owl named Oliver. Oliver was curious and full of questions about the world around him. But unlike the other animals in the forest, he was not content with just knowing the surface of things. He wanted to understand the deeper meaning of life. One sunny morning, as Oliver sat on a branch outside his cozy nest, he noticed a group of animals gathered under a tall, wise oak tree. They were listening intently to the old owl, Ophelia, who was known throughout the forest for her wisdom. Oliver fluttered down to join the gathering. He was eager to learn from Ophelia's vast knowledge. Ophelia welcomed him with a warm smile and said, "Today, young Oliver, I will teach you a valuable lesson about the importance of perspective." Oliver's eyes sparkled with anticipation as he listened closely to Ophelia's words. Ophelia began her story. Once, there was a family of squirrels who lived in a cozy nest at the top of a tall oak tree. The squirrel parents, Sam and Sally, had 3 children, Chip, Chirp, and Chester. The family was happy and content until one day, a storm came roaring through the forest. Ophelia continued, "During the storm, the tall oak tree swayed dangerously, and the squirrel family was terrified. They clung to their nest, fearing they might fall. In their panic, default text, they began to complain, 'Oh, what a terrible tree to live in. It sways and creaks in the wind, and we are always in danger here.'" Oliver was puzzled, but Ophelia, he interrupted, "Isn't it true that the tree is dangerous during a storm?" Ophelia smiled kindly and said, "Ah, young one, you are right. But let me finish the story. You will understand the lesson soon." Oliver nodded, eager to hear the rest of the tale. Ophelia continued, "While the squirrels were in distress, a family of birds, the blue jays, who lived in a nest in the same tree, were having a completely different experience. They were enjoying the ride, spreading their wings and feeling the thrill of the swaying tree. They sang songs of joy and gratitude." Oliver was beginning to see the lesson. "So, it's all about how you look at things, isn't it?" he asked. Ophelia nodded, pleased with Oliver's understanding. "Exactly, my dear. The squirrels saw the tree as a danger, while the blue jays saw it as an adventure. Life is full of challenges and uncertainties, but it's our perspective that makes all the difference." Oliver thanked Ophelia for her wisdom and flew back to his nest, pondering the lesson he had learned. From that day forward, he decided to approach life with a positive perspective, just like the blue jays. As he grew older, Oliver became known as the wisest owl in the forest, not because he had all the answers, but because he knew the value of looking at life with a positive and open heart. And he shared this wisdom with all the young animals who came to him, just as Ophelia had shared it with him. The moral of the story is that in life, challenges and uncertainties will always be there, but our perspective on them can either make us feel like the terrified squirrels or the joyful blue jays. So, let's choose to see the world with a positive perspective, and we'll find that even in difficult times, there is beauty and adventure to be found.